Going to have to do the open over again. I had the wrong game on the menu. I had the boys' game scheduled. All right. 10 seconds.
As your Klamath Union Pelicans host the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Mazama Vikings. Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, please stand and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem.
Welcome back to Pelican Court for tonight's basketball action. Klamath Union and Mazama. We're going to take a commercial break with the national anthem coming up. Starting lineups and the opening tip after this 2-minute break.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale priced. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
John Scoggin, our public address announcer, will now introduce your starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, let's introduce these lineups first for the visiting Mazama Vikings. A senior, number 3, Addison Miller. A senior, number 4, Ella Bailey. A senior, number 5, Aaron Holbrook. A senior, number 11, Annika Lindau. And starting for the Vikings, a senior, number 23, Chelsea Gilmore. Mr. Justin Anderson. And starting for the Vikings is number 3, Madison Good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, your Klamath Union Pelicans. Number 3, Edward Kurtz. A senior, number 5, Anna Lakey. A senior, number 12, Jimmy Sawyer. A senior, number 21, Alex Slater. And starting for the Pelicans, a senior, number 23, Lena Derry. Head coach is Mr.
John Scoggin, the public address announcer here at Pelican Court tonight. Your starting lineups once again for Mazama's Dan Fast and I talked about a little bit a few moments ago. Banged up, Addie Byington and Bella Heaton. Neither one will be in the lineup tonight. So the starters for Mazama, Addison McGurr, Ella Bailey, Annika Lindau, Chelsea Gilmore.
It's good to see Annika back in the lineup. Started all year last year, the first half of the season, got injured. She's back in there.
And Marin Holbrook, the 5 starters for Mazama. We'll get the KU starters in for you as we get started here. A little bit late, but not too bad at Pelican Court. Glad you're with us on CBS Sports Radio and TableRockSports.net. Vikings have the ball, but lost it very quickly, and the Pelicans will travel near the midcourt line.
Holbrook missed the layup.
Christy Russell will start for KU along with Emma Langley, Jenny Serrato, Alex Slaver, and Lena Derry, the starters for Klamath Union.
Senior night.
Yep. Little different lineup than we saw last time these two teams played. A long 3 for Mazama is missed. Lindau's got it. After the offensive rebound, she'll hand it behind her to Addie McGurr, and she'll run the offense here. No score, very early in the game, about a minute in. Here's Bailey, dribble drive with a left hand. Nice little floater up and in. And the Vikings take the early lead at 2-0.
She's so much more in control here at the end of the season. She was a little bit out of control at the beginning because she tries to make so many things happen. When she relaxes and takes her time, she's deadly.
Pelicans turn it over on their end, so Mazama will get it back with a 2-0 lead. Addie McGurr, who normally runs the point for Mazama, takes a high screen, dribbles to the baseline, gets Bailey on the overload, but she can't make the shot. Gilmore with a rebound, no good. Holbrook got a third opportunity. That one did not go. And here come the Pelicans. Lady Pels down with a rebound. Going to try to go up for a shot. It is partially blocked there. Not partially blocked, but Serrato's shot cleanly blocked.
And blocked again. 2 blocks in a row by Addie McGurr, who's, 5'2"?
Yeah, she's playing like a big girl inside. And the Vikings, as mentioned, playing very, very tentative tonight. Only tentative in the fact that they've got not one, but 2 players they depend on quite a bit, not available for services tonight, both due to injury. Pelicans will inbound underneath their own goal, down by a pair, 2-0, just underway. A long 3 for the Pels. Look good, but falls short.
That was Pena. She's back in the game.
She's in the game, yeah. She did not start, but she's one of their better players. Pena will take the ball, baseline. Try to go up with a shot. It's partially blocked. And inside, the Pelicans will go to the free throw line.
Foul is on Lindau.
Her first, and Lena Derry, a senior post, will go to the free throw line for Klamath Union to shoot a pair. Mazama leading it by a score of 2-0. First one on the way, no good. John Scoggin looking good with the Hawaiian shirt on tonight, sitting over here. Second free throw on the way from Derry is good, and Pelicans are on the board at 2-1. Vikings coming into the game with a 5-1 league record. Game tonight, off night tomorrow, wrap up the regular season tomorrow. Skyline doesn't close till Tuesday as Lindau goes inside, no good. Gilmore with a shot, it is no good. And Klamath Union comes down with a rebound. And a foul called on Mazama.
I think it's Ella Bailey, isn't it?
It is. Mazama's got the bye on Tuesday, so the final games will involve the other 4 teams. Mazama will be done after Friday.
Well, that foul is on Holbrook.
Marin picking up her first. Team foul number 2. KU with no fouls. Half-court trap forces a turnover, and here's Bailey. Stop and pop jumper. Free throw line, good. Ella Bailey.
Nice smooth delivery.
4-1 now. Mazama with the lead. And again, the trap with the steal. Bailey, another 2 on the assist from McGurr. 6-1 and a timeout on the floor. We're going to take one as well here with 5:19 left in the opening quarter. It's a full 60. Mazama 6, Klamath Union 1. Back after this 1-minute break.
Any phone you want.
Any one I want?
Any phone you want.
Connection is the greatest gift of all.
Mama.
At US Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Road Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
6-1, Vikings in full court pressure, and Lady Pels having a hard time getting that ball across the timeline, but they do with a couple of seconds to spare. Trailing 6-1, 5 minutes in the opening quarter left. Left-hand side on the wing, the ball goes over to Langley. Emma will bring it back up top to Pena. And they'll reload the offense. Too far out to shoot.
Mazama in a 2-3 zone.
The Pelicans having a hard time getting the ball inside. They get a free throw line jumper put up by Derry, no good. Offensive board, a possible travel, but no foul on Mazama.
And that's a foul on Holbrook. She has a propensity for fouls right now.
Marin's, I think she already has one, so this will be her second.
Yes, it will.
And puts Justin Davidson in a pickle.
Yeah, and that Riley Utley, who's played sparingly, will get some significant minutes now.
Mazama comes up with a steal on the inbound. Bailey with a 1-on-2 crossover. She's fouled going to the well. And she will go to the free throw line.
Fouled by Pena Hutchison, who gives that incredulous, "What, me?"
But it was clearly a foul.
Yes, it was.
Hidden Valley coming to Mazama to wrap up the regular season on Friday. The next possible game for either Mazama team would be Friday, Saturday. The boys' games being on Saturday next week in the play-in round. The girls' games being on Friday. First free throw, no good. Second free throw is also no good. Score remains Mazama 6 and Klamath Union 1, about halfway through the first quarter. Pelicans break pressure, but it's taken them right back by the Vikings on the other side of the floor. This is Utley. Loses control, but gets it back over to the right-hand side. Top of the circle now to Lindau. She'll get it back over in the corner to Utley. She's double-teamed there. Gets it inside to Gilmore. Goes up, scores, and we'll have the and one. Chelsea Gilmore makes it 8-1 Mazama.
Let's see.
With an opportunity for a three-point play.
And that's Pena Hutchison's second foul.
Dan alluded to the fact that Chelsea's had so many broken bones early and torn knees in her career that she's going to get out of her senior year hopefully unscathed.
Yeah, she had a dune buggy accident about a year and a half ago that basically kind of just tore her hand apart.
Free throw is no good, so the three-point play is not, but the Vikings lead it 8-1. Here's a long three, shot put up and missed. Had a good look, but Langley could not make it happen, but the rebound comes down to the Lady Pels with 3:49 left on this senior night at Pelican Court. Inside the paint, the loss of the dribble inside the key. Have to get out of there before a 3-second call is called. Go ahead, Jen.
Well, I think this is going to be on Gilmore. It is.
By the way, our officials are Tony Bush, Jeff Sturgeon, and John Getman for tonight's game.
I think that's Rob Sellers.
Well, that is Rob Sellers.
We all know him.
Rob's a good man.
Yes, he is.
Inbound. Knocked away, and Pelicans get it back, though. Outside, Pena Hutchinson with the ball. Swing it right-hand side. Over to Langley. Bring it back up top. As the Vikings continue in that 2-3 zone. Inside the paint, ball thrown away and out of bounds.
Chelsea Gilmore was fronting Kylie Hall. And then nice weak side help by Annika Lindau, who's a veteran. She knows what to do there.
Left-hand side of the goal, the ball will be inbounded for Klamath Union. 8-1 they trail. The inbound almost goes over the midcourt line, but Langley is able to save it. There's a crossover, almost a carry. I thought it was a carry. She continues the dribble, though, and now we've got a whistle and a timeout. 3 minutes and 3 seconds remaining here in this opening quarter. It is a 30-second timeout, so we'll take one as well with the score 8-1, Mazama back in 30.
An honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
Welcome back to Pelican Court, 8-1. Mazama leads by 7. Klamath Union's gone 5 minutes in the opening quarter without a field goal. just about 5 minutes. We're at the 3-minute mark right now.
So Pena Hutchison, their leading scorer, is not in the game with 2 fouls.
Came out inside the paint, shot put up and in. They finally do get that field goal. First one of the game.
That's by Lina Derry.
Derry's first basket, obviously Klamath Union's first 2-point field goal. 8-3 the score.
Mazama's running the weave, which everybody runs.
Utley out in the front court, reach-in foul on her. And that will be on Slavin. Alex picking up the foul. Her first. Utley with the ball way up top. Swing it right-hand side to Bailey. Now left-hand side, McGurr, 3-ball. Good look, but it didn't go. Ball out of bounds. Off of the Klamath Union Pelican.
Team rebound for Mazama. A rebound that goes out of bounds. Nobody really individually claimed it. It's a team rebound.
Vikings inbound right side of their basket. They'll get it to Utley in the corner. She'll be trapped there for a moment, get some help. And now they'll bring it out front to McGurr. Get it back to Utley on the other side of the floor. Abby.
Gilmore has such a mismatch in size.
Inside the paint, Gilmore going to try to take it up. Doesn't get it back to Utley. She'll shoot from 15, no good. But a foul called with 2:02 left in the opening quarter.
I think that's going to be on Slavin. It would be her second foul.
Klamath Union coming in with an overall record of just 6-7. They've only played 13 games. Need me to move that, Brian? Thank you. My Gatorade's in the way of the camera shot. The first free throw, no good. Score remains 8-3, and that's unusual for this time of the year, Dan. Only a 15-game total for KU.
Yeah, it is.
Second free throw is on the way, and it is good. Riley's on the scoreboard and gives Mazama their 9th point of the evening. 9-3 Mazama. Minute 58 left in the first quarter. Into the corner the ball goes, come back out. This is Langley for 3, no good. Rebound Gilmore. Baseball pass knocked away and out of bounds as the Vikings tried transition the other way.
Hey, Randy, does Addison McGurr, does she ever change expressions?
Not really. She's got that game face on from the time she goes out there. You don't see her smile much. She's all business. Here's Utley. She'll swing it right-hand side to Bailey. Now get it to Lindow. Back to Ella. Bailey inside to Gilmore. Back out to Riley Utley and double dribble.
They're calling Gilmore for a double dribble.
I didn't see that.
No, we didn't see it.
We'll replay that later on tonight and watch it at home. Then maybe call Jeff Sturgeon on it or not.
I think Getman called it.
Oh, was it Getman? You're right. That's John down there. Across the midcourt line. This is thrown away and out of bounds.
Aaron Garcia is in.
Slavin throws it away, but not before it's touched by a Mazama Viking.
Liz Estes replaces Utley, who did just fine when she was in there.
Hustle, got a point. Vikings come up with a steal. Justin Davidson going deep into the bench, a bench he doesn't have really much to go to tonight. Here's McGurr inside the paint to Lindow. Double teamed, tied up. Ball comes loose, and Gilmore will chase it down in the left-hand corner. Swing it right side to Bailey, 3. Good. Ella Bailey. A 3-ball will make it 12-3. Mazama.
And she has 9 points in this first quarter.
And Mazama will take advantage of another timeout opportunity. It will be a 30-second break as well for us. 12-3 Vikings, back in 30 seconds right here.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Mazama 12, Klamath Union 3. Back to action with 44 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Mazama's into their 1-2-2 three-quarter trap, which has been so effective for them.
Ball goes out of bounds right on the sideline near the Pelican bench. Last touch by Mazama. The Vikings up by 9. We'll wait for the Pels to inbound the ball. The inbound is almost stolen. Pelicans get it back, though. There might have been a walk there. And a tie-up of the ball. Jump ball, possession, Klamath Union with 31.7 seconds left. In the opening quarter, Mazama leading it 12-3. Somebody went down for Klamath Union.
That was Derry.
Back outside the ball goes. The drive inside the paint. Shot put up there. No good. Fought for underneath. Pelicans right now chasing down the rebound. Getting 2 on the putback.
That's Kylie Hall.
Hall with the first basket of the night for KU. 12-5. Here's Bailey. 3-ball. Good. Ella Bailey.
12 points this quarter.
15-5. Bailey's got 12. The Vikings are off to a good lead after 1. Vikings by 10. Second quarter coming up.
Any phone you want.
Anyone I want?
Any phone you want.
Say cheese.
Connection is the greatest gift of all.
Mama.
At US Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Mazama 15, Klamath Union 5 after 1. Mazama will also have possession of the ball to start the second quarter.
Well, it's Bailey 12, KU 5.
Pretty much. Ella's had a heck of a quarter.
Under control.
Second quarter begins. Bailey goes inside the paint. Whistle, but I didn't see the...
I don't think the foul was called.
I don't know what they called there.
I don't either.
Whatever it was, Mazama will inbound the ball. It'll be McGurr to Bailey. Ella with the ball on the right baseline will dribble. No, that's not Ella. Get it back out. The Vikings moving the ball. Is this Utley into the game? Number 3?
No, that's McGurr.
That's McGurr. What am I looking at? I'm looking at the wrong roster here. There we go. McGurr with the ball.
21's in the game. Estes is in the game. And Maida Lee is in the game. She's number 12.
Number 12. All right. Thank you. Saw Maida down there, too. Mazama gets the ball inside to Chelsea Gilmore, who puts it up and in for 2.
I was just getting ready to say, Mazama needs to exploit the middle, and they just did.
They've got the height advantage and really the player advantage.
Yes.
With Gilmore down there. Seasoned player, get her the ball, be able to make some things happen. Pelicans try to get it down underneath themselves, but it's stolen by Mazama, leading by 12 already. They'll push it down to Bailey. She'll hit another 3. No, she won't. That one's a little long off the back iron. No good. Vikings came down with the offensive board, though, into the right-hand corner.
Holbrook is in, replaces Estes.
Marin came out with 2 fouls early, but she's back into the game now for Mazama. Here's Gilmore, little floater, partially blocked, no good. Here's Holbrook with a rebound. She goes up, and it is no good. And the Pels come down with 2-on-2 the other way. A scoop to the hoop. Kind of a wild shot there by Russell. No good, but the rebound put back up and in.
By number 15. That's Andy Harmon.
Just a sophomore. Harmon with the basket to make it 17-7. Back to a 10-point advantage for Mazama. Bailey around the top of the key, into the paint. She'll kick it back out to Holbrook. No, this is McGurr. Inside, wide open, Gilmore. Wide open for two.
Nice pass from McGurr.
Yeah, Addie saw her out of the corner of her eye. Addie McGurr with the pass to Chelsea Gilmore. Gilmore with a basket. 19-7. We'll go the other way with a bank off the glass. Pelicans come right back down and answer to make it 19-9.
That's fouls on Maida Lee.
With the long hair, I cannot give you the number of the player. Therefore, I can't tell you who's at the line.
Annika Lindau replaces Lee. And this basket was made by, is it Pena, isn't it?
Serrato, maybe? Yeah, Serrato.
No, that was Pena. Hutchison.
13?
Yep.
19-10 the score. Yeah, that was Pena Hutchinson. Yeah, the hyphenated name. 19-10. Back out is McGurr. Right side to Bailey on the wing. Vikings with 5.5 left in the first half. Get it to Holbrook, who barely touches the ball and taps it right back to Bailey. Now over to McGurr again. She drives, stops and pops. Free throw line jumper, nothing but net.
She's got such a pretty shot.
21-10 now. Vikings back up by 11. Pelicans try breaking pressure, and they throw it away. Down on their end of the floor.
We don't keep turnovers, but
they've got more turnovers than points.
Yeah,
I think.
I was going to say they have at least 10 to 12 turnovers already.
21-10. Mazama with the lead and the ball with 5:06 left in the first half. Ella Bailey drives, passes, thrown away. Had McGurr out of the corner of her eye there, but it's taken away by Pena Hutchinson. For the Pelicans, they'll come back down, try to get it inside, and they do with an actual basket there. Nicely done.
That was by Kylie Hall.
Hall makes it a 21-12 game, back to a single-digit lead for the Vikings with 4:38 left in the opening half.
I believe Hall's their second leading scorer.
Vikings led 15-5 after one. Another Mazama turnover. Klamath Union taking advantage of some sloppy play right now for Mazama. And we've got a whistle and a foul on the other end of the floor, and Addie McGurr is going to be called for that one.
No question. Addie McGurr actually has a smile on her face.
Little bit of contact there. She knows it. That's her first. Team foul number 6 on Mazama. So essentially now Klamath Union is in the bonus. It'll be 1-1 for them for the next several fouls. Here's the inbound. Shot put up and missed there by Kylie. No good.
Nice executed play.
Inbound play was good, but it just did not.
The shot.
McGurr to Bailey in the corner. Ella will dribble into the paint, dish it into Gilmore, puts it up, no good. Chelsea had it, lost it, and Klamath Union scrapping away with the rebound, and the Lady Pels bring it down the other end. Carry there, but no, they got away with it. Here's Pena Hutchinson. 3-ball off the rim, over the backboard, and out of bounds. Halfway through the second quarter, 3:54 left to be exact. A little over half. Mazama 21, Klamath Union 12. And Addie McGurr will walk the ball into the front court here at Venerable Pelican Court. McGurr drives all the way to the paint, puts it up, and everything was good but the shot. Rebound, Lady Pels. They bring it into the front court, swing it left-hand side. Shot from Pena Hutchinson in the corner is no good. Rattles in and out. That was a 3-ball. And the rebound for the the Vikings come back down with the ball now.
Lindau.
Hands the ball to McGurr. Bailey now with the weave. Ella dribbles to the baseline and terminates. Bring it back out to Lindau on the left wing. Now to McGurr. Inside to Gilmore. Wants to shoot. Isn't open. Gets it to Holbrook. Now to Bailey on the cut. No good. Ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that was Lindau who shot that ball.
And did not, I don't even think it hit rim, did it?
No, and from behind, even though Ella is smaller, they have that blonde hair, ponytail. Easy to mistake them.
2 minutes and 59 seconds remain until halftime, 21-12. Lady Pels break pressure. Pena Hutchinson, 3-ball, good.
That's number 11.
No, that's 11, not 13. You're right.
That's Garcia.
Garcia makes it a 6-point game, 21-15. Mazama letting KU back in this a little bit. They led by 10 at the end of the first quarter. 21-15. Vikings in some trouble out in the front court. Stolen by the Pels with an easy 2 on the way. Layup, no good, and out of bounds. Kylie Hall just couldn't make it go.
A little lackadaisical for Mazama right now.
Yeah, it seems like they've lost a step or two. And Coach Davidson says, let's take a timeout and regroup, ladies. 21-15. Mazama, full timeout. 2:21 left in the opening half. Back after this 1-minute break.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Very rarely do we have a substitution of officials, but that may have been what happened during the timeout. Gilmore inside to McGurr, but she misses the lay-in for KU, or for Mazama. And KU comes down with the basketball and the rebound. A 3. Just off the mark, no good. That would have cut the lead, but a putback does cut the lead.
By number
Didn't
5.
see.
Number 5.
21-17. It's all of a sudden a 4-point game. And a Mazama travel. Justin Davidson's timeout so far not successful, as the team seems a little discombobulated. 21-17. Here's Kylie Hall. Drives, puts it up, no good from 5. Rebound Gilmore. She is tied up there. And a foul. A little too aggressive there for Erin Garcia.
Yep.
That's her first. Team foul number 6.
Randy, I'm a great believer. If you've got a unit in there that's playing well, which was at the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second, and then you let them keep playing. Don't make substitutions for just the sake of making substitutions.
21-17, a 4-point Mazama lead. Inside to Lindau, the ball knocked away by the Pelicans again, and out of bounds. Now, I guess Dave Van Horn did not come into the game as the 4th official yet, but he did enter the floor during the timeout. Here's Gilmore, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Chelsea. Gilmore once again for 2.
She has 8 points.
Gilmore and Bailey, the 2 leading scorers for Mazama, 23-17. Lady Pels doing a great job breaking pressure, and there's 2 points there
by Derry.
And it's 23-19. A 4-point advantage. High post pass, left elbow to Gilmore. And she's fouled with 51.7 seconds left.
Foul on Erin Garcia, her second.
Team foul number 7. That'll put the Vikings at the line for 1 and the bonus if Gilmore can get the first one to go down. 23-19. It will not. Klamath Union comes down with a rebound, only trailing by 4. They are definitely in this game. Left-hand side, the drive, baseline up and in. Erin Garcia makes it a 2-point game, 23-21.
Mazama player on the bottom line of defense went the opposite side. And just basically, Mazama cleared out the side.
Aaron Holbrook is telling Justin Davidson she was mauled over there in the right-hand corner, but no call made by the official. And Klamath Union going to try to tie this game. The dribble drive up, no good. Fought for underneath, and Mazama comes down with a rebound. Gilmore, outlet pass down the floor to Bailey. She can't hit the shot. Ella with a rebound. Up and in. 25-21. Down to 6 seconds left until halftime.
That was Ella's first points this quarter.
Long three, up, no good. First half ends, but the Pelicans definitely right in this game. Mazama 25 and Klamath Union 21 at halftime. We'll get your scoring from Dan, and we'll do more on the halftime show right after this 2-minute commercial break.
You do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Halftime here at Pelican Court, the first of two games tonight. If you're going to watch the boys' game, you'll need to reload your browser at TableRockSports.net. Our score at halftime, 25-21. Mazama, they led 15-5 at the end of the first quarter. Randy Adams, Dan Fast, Brian Casey on the camera work tonight. Dan, good second quarter for Klamath Union, not so good for the Mazama Vikings.
Yeah, I thought... I didn't think there was a lot of intensity for Mazama, and then they started turning the ball over, and turnovers, that's the stock and trade of a team that can get beat.
25-21, I know you got the scoring, so let's go ahead and do that here while we have a chance.
Okay, for Mazama, Riley Utley, 1 point. Addison McGurr has 2 points. Ella Bailey has 14 points. Aaron Holbrook played but did not score. Annika Lindau played but did not score. Maida Lee played but did not score. Liz Estes played but did not score. And Chelsea Gilmore has 8. For the Klamath Union Pelicans with 21 points, Christy Russell played but did not score. Emma Langley scored 2. Kylie Hall, their second leading scorer, has 4 points. Erin Garcia has 4 points. Denara Pena Hutchison, that's a mouthful, has just 3 points. She's their leading scorer. Andy Harmon has 2 points. Alex Slavin, the captain, has not scored. Lina Derry had a pretty good first half with 5 points.
25-21 is our score at halftime. Dan, I know the boys' game is intriguing in a lot of ways. Mazama hanging on a thread right now. I think they'll make the playoffs if they can win one of their last 2 games. But the higher they finish, the better off they're going to be when it comes to getting a better playoff game. Don't you agree?
Well, I tried to sort all that out. The wild card in this is that Klamath Union and a couple other schools still have 3 games to play, whereas Mazama and Henley and they only have 2 games left to play. So that makes it a little bit more intriguing. Phoenix is right there. Phoenix could get the spot. I think Klamath Union has to win win 2 out of the next 3 games.
And you mentioned something that's intriguing as well. This is number 100, at least on the boys' side, coming up tonight.
Yep, 100 times Klamath Union and Mazama have met. Klamath Union owns a 56-43 edge in the series. Way back in the beginning, Mazama led. But 100 times they have played in 44 seasons. There were a few years where Mazama and, my first year at Mazama, we played KU in a playoff game. One year, Mazama and KU played 4 times. So that's how we got to number 100. This is a centennial game. We should have publicized that.
Only happens once, as you mentioned. And, I don't know. I haven't kept track, Dan, but I think I probably called more of those games than I'd missed through the years.
I would agree with that.
I would think that I've got to be part of 6 or 7 out of the 10 of those. 70 out of the 100, anyway.
Probably.
Going all the way back to when I was doing Mazama and KU, when you were coaching. What was that, the 1912, 1920s?
Yeah, the 1920s. I think that I coached in 27 or 28 of those games.
Yeah.
It's historic. Used to be that by now you couldn't find a seat in this place.
Yep.
Mazama KU.
Exactly.
But things have changed, and they didn't just change here in the Klamath Basin. They've changed everywhere.
Well, and you look at the Class 6A basketball tournament. It used to be held at Memorial Coliseum in Portland. Then they moved it to the Rose Garden because they had such a great turnout. That was in the late 90s, early 2000s. Now it's back at the Chiles Center, 5,000 seats or so at the University of Portland. And more times than not, they don't have a full house for the state championship game.
Yeah, and that's really, really disappointing. Back in this 80s, the championship night, it was 10 to 12,000 people. In those semifinals, about the same. I went to the state tournament every year. I didn't go with my team, but I went with the state tournament.
Well, and that brings up a good point. Back to Forest Grove for the 4A tournament this year. And hopefully one of the 2 Mazama teams will be able to get there. Our score at halftime is Mazama 25, Klamath Union 21. Pelicans with a good second quarter. We're going to take a 2-minute break, come back with the second half right after this on CBS Sports Radio and TableRockSports.net.
The days grow long, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
This is Jake. He's a serious cyclist training for his next race. Each morning, Jake takes his bike on the bus to work. By not owning a car, Jake is saving nearly $1,000 a month in gas, car payments, insurance, and repair. The money he saves allows him to participate in the Race for a Cure for breast cancer. With every ride he takes, he's 1 mile closer to crossing the finish line on behalf of his mom. Way to go, Jake.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Hit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into Turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add Crunch to your lunch as you head into Turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
Well, if there's one thing, if you've grown up in Klamath Falls, you've heard a million times, it's the Klamath Union Pep Band playing the fight song, and they continue to do it justice here at Venerable Pelican Court. Those remember guys like the Kecks and the Brosterhouses and the Kenny Pounds and the Patskys and the Zupans. All those guys in the 60s that were so prevalent. Al Keck, of course. What a great name, Al Keck.
Yep.
Great guy. He was my high school driver's education teacher. Even though I went to Sacred Heart, I took driver's ed from Al Keck. I'll tell you a story about that in a little while that you'll get a kick out of. We go to the third quarter. Pelicans moving left to right. They trail by 4. Langley tries a touch pass, but it'll come back out to her. And they'll reload the offense here. They'll move the ball around that Mazama matchup zone. The drive inside the paint, no good. Rebound put back up, no good. Klamath Union's doing more offensive board activity than the Vikings have in this game.
I don't think there was a foul called there. I think it's just there is.
There is. On the shot, too.
So it's Addie McGurr.
That's her second. Is that Kylie Hall, number 10, at the free throw line?
Yes.
And her first one is good, cutting the lead of Mazama's down to 3, 25-22. Currently, Henley and Mazama tied on the girls' side for the lead in the Skyline Conference. Second one is on the way and duplicates the effort. In fact, that didn't even move the net.
Yeah, that was a nice-looking shot.
25-23, back to a 2-point lead. Addie McGurr takes a screen at the top of the key to break the press. Or at the top of the mid-court line to break the press. And hands it to Ella Bailey to run the offense. 7:21 left third quarter. Ella Bailey with a great first half. 12 points in the first quarter, 14 at halftime.
Right.
Get it to Holbrook. Back left-hand side. Here's Bailey. Drives, puts it up. Just will rattle in and out. No good. Ella has the ball knocked away and out of bounds off of a Pelican.
And that's her first foul, I think.
Ella Bailey picking up the foul. 2 quick team fouls on Mazama. Less than a minute into the third period. 25-23. Klamath Union can tie or take the lead, but just as I say that, Gilmore comes up with a steal on the other end. She finds Bailey down the other end, and Bailey is bumped and fouled.
By Slavin.
As there's a scrum for the basketball there.
I think it's her third. Yes, it is. It's her third foul.
Third foul of the game for her, yeah.
I've watched her KU play about 4 games. She's not a big scorer, Slavin, but man, she works. She works hard.
Ella Bailey to inbound. Ball knocked away. Pelicans come up with another takeaway. My goodness. 25-23.
As a coach, this kind of a game is so frustrating to coach.
Right-hand side. This will be Pena Hutchinson, cut off at the baseline. Gets it inside the paint. Shot put up, blocked, but a foul going to be called on Mazama.
It's on Addie McGurr.
Addison picking up her third.
Just what we said prior to the game, that Bailey and McGurr have to stay out of foul trouble.
Kylie Hall will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair here for KU. First one is good. Klamath Union is 1 point away from tying this game up. 25-24. Second free throw. Boom. Kylie Hall perfect from the free throw line in this quarter. 4 for 4 to tie the game at 25-25. Left-hand side to McGurr in the corner. Bring it to Lindau. Kick it back out to Holbrook. Top of the circle. She'll stop and pop from the free throw line. Not even close. Rebound, Klamath Union. Pena Hutchinson with the rebound. Scoots the ball across the midcourt line on the dribble. Into the front court. She gets it back on the give and go. Puts it up off the baseline. 7-foot shot. No good. And the rebound brought down by Holbrook. Outlet pass down to McGurr. Into Bailey for a three ball. It's off the front iron. No good. Ella chases it down on the rebound. Bailey.
She's pretty doggone quick.
Takes the screen up top. Now hands the ball to Holbrook. She penetrates inside the paint. The ball is knocked out of her hand. And here come the Pelicans with a 1-on-3. The crossover and a travel.
A Euro step. This might be number 4. No, it's not.
I thought that was a travel, but you called it a Euro step.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a crossover. It's where you make a jump stop. You just take a long step and then cross over your body.
Liz Estes will check into the game for Mazama with a game tied at 25 with 5:39 left in the third quarter.
So McGurr is out.
Addie getting a breather. Mazama comes up with a steal on the inbound. Estes will swing the ball right side to Bailey. Ella will drive inside the paint, put it up from 7. It will not go with the left hand. And the rebound brought down by Klamath Union.
You could tell that was going to be short all the way.
KU can take the lead here. They have never led in this game.
Mismatch.
Inside the paint, and they do take the lead. 2 points for the Pels. And that's a basket there for Lena Derry. 27-25, KU with the lead. Bailey with a great move, and she cannot get the ball to go. Gilmore with a rebound up and in.
Her 10th point.
Chelsea Gilmore with the offensive putback to make it 27 apiece. Gilmore inside the paint, shot put up. No good by Derry.
The travel.
And she walked with it. Want to get your car payments made for a year? Log on to basinlife.com to find out how you can do that. basinlife.com. Here's Bailey with a shot.
I thought it was a late whistle, but it's the right call.
And Ella with a baseline jumper that fell short, but she was fouled on the play. And it will be personal foul number 2 on Erin Garcia.
I think is it Garcia?
No, they put 23 up. Lena Derry. First free throw is no good for Ella Bailey. Ella frustrated. That first one did not go. Score remains tied at 25. John Getman's whistling something here. Wanted to make sure that they got the right person attributed to the foul, right? Is that the mix-up is here?
I don't know. He's clearing something with the score table.
Game tied at 27. Mazama led by 10 at the end of the first quarter.
We don't know what all that was, but it's not changing anything.
Second free throw. No good. Game tied at 27. Top of the key three, Pena Hutchinson buries it to make it 30-27.
She has 6 points in this game.
This is Gilmore inside the paint, puts it up, and it bounces around and does not go. No good.
Ella Bailey with
a putback.
Yep.
30-29. A 1-point Klamath Union lead. Pels with the ball. Drive inside. Nice pass inside. And an easy 2 points there.
I think that was Langley.
Yep, Emma with the basket, 32-29. And we've got a timeout, and we'll take one as well. Believe it's a 30. So we'll keep it here for the time being. I have no idea. No idea what happened
Randy. Hurt.
51-41 is our score. Klamath Union trailing by 10 against Mazama here.
And
hopefully we're back again.
And Annika Lindau just limped off the court. Not good.
Not if you're already 2 players down, as the Vikings are. 51-41 the score. Lindau had 5 fouls. No, that's her 4th. She only came off because of her injury, I think.
Right.
2:14 left in the game, a 10-point Mazama lead, but already depleted with Heaton on the bench with a knee injury and Addison Byington on the bench with an ankle injury, and now Lindau limping off the bench. Hopefully it's not serious. Justin Davidson will have to dress down on Friday. 51-41. Mazama going to try to run clock here with less than 2 minutes to play. There's a steal out in the front court. They're going to launch a 3. Good off the bank! Did she call that bank shot?
That was Denara Pena Hutchinson.
What a shot from Pena Hutchinson to get the Pelicans to within 7. Still not done yet with 90 seconds left. Mazama.
Turnover.
Turns it over again. Klamath Union going to have to hurry with 1:25 left. Get the ball outside again. Going to try another 3. This one's off the mark, no good. Chelsea Gilmore had it, lost it, rebound up, no good. Foul with 1:18 left. Our apologies for losing the feed a couple of times, but some things happen that are out of our control. Out of our control.
Chelsea Gilmore's 3rd foul.
Hall. And a good shooter at the free throw line. This is Derry.
She's 6 for 6.
Very good. 7 for 7 now. And the Mazama lead is down to 6. 51-45.
You know, the Mazama boys lost last Friday night to Henley.
Great game.
By 2 points. Mazama boys shot 4 for 17 from the free throw line.
Second one, good for Derry. And it's now a 5-point Mazama lead. Lindau on the bench. Heaton not available. Byington not available. And full court pressure by the Pelicans, and there's a foul in the backcourt. Jeff Sturgeon whistling that one foul.
I'm not sure. Yeah, he called it on Hutchison.
3rd for her. 17 fouls on KU. And Marin Holbrook at the free throw line for Mazama to shoot one in the bonus. First one is on the way. It is on the back iron and off. No good. And Klamath Union comes down with a rebound. Here's Derry, three. Good! Oh, my goodness. It's a 2-point ball game with exactly a minute to go. 2-point ball game with a full timeout.
Mazama had a 51-40 lead. 8 straight points by the Pels.
Full timeout will take one as well. A minute left, and Mazama by 3. 51-48.
The days grow long, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
This is Jake. He's a serious cyclist training for his next race. Each morning, Jake takes his bike on the bus to work. By not owning a car, Jake is saving nearly $1,000 a month in gas, car payments, insurance, and repair. The money he saves allows him to participate in the Race for a Cure for breast cancer. With every ride he takes, he's 1 mile closer to crossing the finish line on behalf of his mom. Way to go, Jake.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Klamath Union has just tied it on a 3-point field goal
by Hutchison.
51-51. Klamath Union has tied it. Here is Bailey inside the paint, scores. 53-51 Mazama. The wrong score was on our video stream, but it is correct now. Mazama 53, Klamath Union 51. As Pena Hutchinson buried a 3 after a stolen inbound pass to make it 51 apiece. Ella Bailey immediately comes down and scores for the Mazama Vikings. We have a 30-second timeout, but we will keep it here. Boys' game should be just as exciting, but the girls' game is going to go down to the nubbins. And give the Pelicans credit, Dan. They have played well despite the fact that Mazama's down basically 3 players, all due to injury.
Yeah. However, with the players that Mazama has, the veterans, this having an 11-point lead dissipate this fast, that's not a glowing endorsement at this point in time.
Well, and Klamath Union on senior night can really stun the Skyline Conference with a big win here, but they're trailing by 2.
Let's see if Mazama comes into and plays a man-to-man defense. They're full court pressing man-to-man.
34 seconds left. Klamath Union with the ball across the midcourt line. They'll dribble out in the front court. Give and go inside the paint. Wide open for 2. No, it does not go. Cannot make the shot. Klamath Union saves it. Goes out of bounds. Mazama ball. That was a huge play underneath. Yeah, could have easily tied it up.
And a KU player got open again right in the paint. Mazama's losing defensive assignments.
Mazama to try to inbound under Pelican pressure. It'll be to Gilmore. She'll bring it into the front court and immediately be grabbed with 17.4 seconds left.
Fouls on Pena, her 4th, but it doesn't make any difference now.
And at the free throw line with 1 in the bonus will be Chelsea Gilmore, 53-51. She can put this away with 2 free throws. Make it a 2-score game, but she has to hit both. She does not get the first, she won't get the second. Klamath Union with a rebound down to 10 seconds. Down the floor, the Pels come. Pena Hutchinson, 3, good! Timeout! No timeouts left. Mazama coming down. They're down by 1. They'll throw the ball away, and the ball game is over. Klamath Union has stunned Mazama. 54-53. As Pena Hutchinson buries a 3-point field goal nearly the buzzer. The Vikings had no timeouts left. Tried to come down, had the ball stolen, and they lose this one 54-53 in a barn burner here at Pelican Court. What a win for Klamath Union. Pelicans 54, Vikings 53. We'll wrap up the girls' broadcast after this 1-minute break.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Hit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into Turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add Crunch to your lunch as you head into Turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
Klamath Union stuns Mazama at the buzzer, 54-53. Pena Hutchinson with a three-pointer. She had 3 of them in the second half, 2 of them in the fourth quarter. Dan, a disappointing loss for the Mazama Vikings and Coach Justin Davidson.
Yeah, and despite having some injuries, that's no excuse. This is the game that Mazama led 51-40, so that Klamath Union outscored Mazama down the stretch 14-2. Turnovers hurt Mazama. Some veteran players turned it over.
54-53, the final score. Mazama falls to 5-2 in the skyline. And more importantly, Dan, with Henley having just 3 games left, Mazama now with just 1. Henley will have to play, actually 2 for Henley. They'll play tomorrow as well as tonight, and then they'll play again on Friday as well as tonight. No, they've got tonight off. They'll play on Friday, and then they'll play again on Tuesday. It surely puts the Hornets in the driver's seat for the Skyline title.
There's no other way to say it. Klamath Union, if they rose up and beat Henley, which they proved that they can play with them, if they can do that, we could have a 2-way tie at 6-2, but that'll be difficult for KU to beat the Hornets at Henley.
Final score, Mazama loses it to Klamath Union at the buzzer, 54-53. Our thanks to Brian Casey from BasinLife.com and the camera work, Dan Fest. Hopefully you'll stick around for, do you want to do the scoring? Okay, we'll do the scoring of this one, we'll wrap it up.
Okay, for the Mazama Vikings, who had 53 total points, Riley Utley scored 1 point. Addison McGurr scored 10. Ella Bailey had 20. Holbrook had 8. That's a career high for her. Annika Lindell did not score. Maida Lee played but did not score. Liz Estes played but did not score. And Chelsea Gilmore had 12 points. For the Pelicans, Christy Russell played but did not score. Emma Langley had 4 points. Kylie Hall, who went 8 for 8 from the free throw line in the second half, scores 18. Erin Garcia scores 6. Denara Pena Hutchison ended up with 15. All 4 threes in the second half, 12 of those points. Andy Harmon scores 2. Slavin played but did not score. Lina Derry had a good solid game with 9. And their total is 54 points.
54-53, the boys' game. If you're going to watch it on the video, you'll have to relaunch your browser to the boys' game. Go to TableRockSports.net to relaunch your browser for the boys' game. If you're going to listen on the radio, stay tuned. A little bit of CBS Sports Radio will come your way, and then we'll have the second game of tonight's doubleheader. Our thanks to in-studio producer Dennis Langford. Joe Brett, the executive producer of Table Rock Sports. Bob Wynn, the executive producer of Wynn Broadcasting. Final in Game 1, Klamath Union 54, Mazama 53. We'll see you back here in a few minutes.